here in the pinch verse, you just got to make sure, first step before you start cooking, turn your amp off. Don't waste any power. Make sure your pans are hot.
Hi, I'm Izzy from Pinch Points, and we're going to make tempura. So, what was the first step again? So we're going to beat the egg and icy cold water together, 1 cup, but I think that's more than 1 cup actually. We're going to add the flour and the bicarbonate soda to the egg mixture now. So we need 3/4 of a cup. I've got 1/4 of a cup here, so got to chuck 3 of them in. And then a pinch of bicarb soda. Man, cooking's hard. Once your mixture's mixed, leave it to the side and cut off your vegetables. Maybe you should have done this beforehand. I don't know. Whoa! Okay, so with your oil, you know it's hot. If the drop kind of pops back up like that, that's how you know it's hot enough, so you can start coating your vegetables and putting your vegetables in the oil to make your tempura. Okay, our tempura is done now. Let's have a taste. It's pretty good.
What do you think, Cotto? Smell good? Yeah, it does. I'm Acacia from Pinch Points, and I'm going to be making a vegan chocolate brownie recipe with raspberries that is great to take to a dinner party or eat at home alone in your designated crying hour. First steps are to preheat your oven to 175 degrees Celsius and grease a baking pan. You're going to melt 1/2 cup of vegan butter. I'm using this olive oil spread, yummy yummy. Mix it up with ground flax seeds mixed with water. Well, I didn't have that, so you can use chia seeds, 4 tablespoons of chia seeds mixed with water, and there you go, nice and sticky, like an egg, but we don't need egg. Oh, so sticky, real sticky. Then you mix it with 1.5 cups of sugar. I'm using coconut sugar, but I only had 1 cup, so that's fine. We're gonna mix this up, all mixed. We're gonna add a good dash, a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Get in there. Then we're gonna add in 1 cup of flour, although I've gone 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour, and I've topped it off with this yummy linseed, sunflower, and almond meal, because it's gonna be tasty. You're also going to add 1 cup of cocoa powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now we're gonna mix. If you're feeling like your mix should be a little bit wetter, then you can add a dash of your favorite dairy-free milk. I got some delicious Ponsoi here. Now's the time to add in the tasty extras. So you can add in vegan chocolate chips, but I want to add in some delicious raspberries. I prepared them earlier by picking them out of a bag of frozen mixed berries, and some chopped up almonds. Those are my extra goodies of choice. Added about half of my frozen raspberries and chopped up almonds. So you want 1 cup of tasty goodies all up, and so you add half a cup of those into the mixture and save the other half of a cup for putting on top. Now I'm gonna transfer my mix into my pan. Very sticky. No brownie left behind. Now you want to smooth down the top of the brownie mix a bit. Now we're going to sprinkle the rest of the chunky goodies on top, the chopped up almonds, and my frozen raspberries. There's a few strawberries and blueberries in there because they came from the mixed berries bag. Now we're just gonna whack it in the oven. Whack it in the oven. And now wait. Once it's been in the oven for about 35 minutes, it should be ready. It should be looking like this. And you can test that it's ready by sticking a little skewer in, and if it comes out not too gooey, then it should be good. Ta-da! Thank you for watching. This is my best ever vegan brownie raspberry almond recipe. I'm gonna have a little taste.
Oh yeah, cheers. There you go. That's the first step. Yep. Cheers to that. We're gonna make Chinese broccoli gailan stir fry today. You can get it at your grocer. KFL in Coburg is our best Asian grocer. Although I believe the one in Preston Market is even better.
And the gailan, you just got to make sure you use it fresh the day you buy it.
Yes.
Chuck it in the fridge and it will go limp.
Yeah, which I always do. I should cut this up. What I'm going to do...
We've got some prep we've done already.
Yes.
Grated ginger.
Grated ginger, grated garlic.
Yep, pretty easy to grate.
And
then also MSG that we grew ourselves, also grated.
That's another secret ingredient.
MSG.
Good old-fashioned MSG.
Monosodium glutamate.
Glutamate, yeah, that's the one.
Yum.
It's not bad like everyone says it is. That's just racism. We've got some flour, sugar and salt and MSG in here. That's all it is. You can use corn flour, plain flour, potato flour. It's going to be what we add at the end to sort of make a thick, tasty sauce. The ratio is a bit more sugar than salt, less MSG. Use 2 teaspoons of flour, but you can add more flour if you want. So, let's cut these stems off. We're going to fry these just for like maybe a minute or 2 separately because they will take a while to cook. Yeah, there's some real fat guys here.
And when you're cooking them, it's pretty much just treat it like the way you'd cook the stems of broccoli against the tops of the broccoli.
That's it, man.
But even further.
Yeah.
It's like broccoli stems and spinach.
Yeah.
Think of it that way.
So, we're going to go in. Literally going to go straight in.
Right in your burger.
Again and again and again.
Make sure you got some good company. The best girl in the world. Not just Lippy. Make sure you're more awake than the dog.
Alright. You can cut this up however you like.
Just chunk it.
Yeah. I'm just going full feral with this. There we go. Okay, that has been boiling. We're back. Adam is in the picture. It's got the greens in the frame, in the zone.
Insane in the frame.
They're gonna go in. They will wilt down. Got some tongues there for you. Oh. Very good. And just leave that for like 30 seconds to a minute. Got your bandmates t-shirt on, because it is Oz Music t-shirt day.
Yes.
It's very good. Good stuff.
What t-shirt have you got on today?
I have got a Spirit Level t-shirt. Right there. And cool back as well. Yeah. Good label. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, the little drawing on the back.
Oh.
This is not an example of social distancing. Do not hug your mates however much you want to.
Yes.
Send them a nice message. Give them a call.
Hug emoji.
Yeah.
Is there a hug emoji?
Yeah, probably.
A little sticker?
Yeah.
You can get your bit emoji to do a hug.
Yeah. All right. Times like these, you gotta have some video conferences. Also, think about the friends that normally, you might be video conferencing someone who's only 2k away. You can always video conference someone who's a friend in Sydney, or if you happen to have made the mistake of making friends in Sydney, or anyone further abroad that you might not be keeping in touch with. It's just as easy to keep in touch with them as it is with someone right around the corner right now.
Making it sound pretty pleasant, but it's pretty depressing sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you gotta. There has to be an upside.
Yeah, that's true. Look on the bright side.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Bang.
bang, boom.
Another one.
Here we go. I'm gonna strain this.
Another hot tip: if you're living in a share house or a busy kitchen, make sure you announce that you're moving with hot food. You do not want to spill boiling hot water on a dog or a friend.
This is true. And now we'll wash this with cold water. Let me get those tongs again with hot as.
Just to slow it down, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because otherwise it'll just keep cooking, and we don't really need that because we are going to cook it again
Later.
in the stir fry.
You can always, if you're pressed for time, take them out early and leave them. And let
Yeah.
them keep cooking.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And that'll really lock in that freshness. And now, let's bloody go and stir fry.
Apologies if we're giving anyone motion sickness, not the intention. We just want to move quickly.
Alright, I've chucked in
Some peanut
however
oil.
much peanut oil that is.
Slug, make sure your wok is hot.
Piping hot. Let's go in with the ginger and garlic. Alright. Wow. It's gonna smell pretty good. Another tip, actually, ginger and garlic. We just buy it frozen from the Asian grocer in like a packet. Like, you know what? It's too hard to get to, don't worry. You know, oh, he's got it. There we go.
Comes in big packets of ginger, etc. You get whole heads of garlic.
Yeah,
They're
sometimes we buy like the already peeled garlic that's in a packet. And you can just grate it in a grater. We don't have a garlic crusher, but it is a very cheap and easy way, and it means you always have garlic and ginger on hand, which is pretty essential for a lot of these recipes. Alright. So, I'm actually feeling pretty freaky, and I'm just going to decide to put in a bit of this wine, just to, a bit funky, you know?
I love it.
Bang. Alright, we're good now.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Look at that.
Hang on. Oh. Don't do that. Don't be a dickhead.
Do not jump in the fire, regardless of what Metallica may or may not tell you. Whoop.
Alright, so
Whoop.
that's sort of coated now.
Yeah.
Now come over here, Adam, man.
Yeah.
Remember this mixture from before? Now this is where we get
Just a bit of
a bit
moisture.
sexy. Bit of water here to dissolve it, and this is our slurry. Another essential part to a lot of Chinese dishes that require thickening.
And just whack that in.
Yeah, once that's all dissolved, like the flour isn't too lumpy. Mine's a bit lumpy, but I'm in a rush, so let's just chuck it in. And that's going to get all of that garlic and ginger flavour, and it's going to cling to the greens, which is what we want. That flour will thicken, and you know what? Oh, actually it's getting a bit too cakey there, which is not ideal, but that's just what happens when you have a white guy cooking Chinese. Let's chuck in some more water. That's awkward. But anyway, we'll have a tasty sauce. I'm going to take that off the heat now, that's a bit fucked. I would say dinner is served, but it's not even dinner, it's not lunch, we've already had our lunch.
Afternoon tea is ready.
Yeah.